Hello and welcome to another episode of InnoRenovate Insights, the podcast where we explore strategies to drive organizational excellence and personal growth. I'm Kristen, your host for today. In this episode, we'll be delving into HR 4.0, the AI revolution in talent management. AI in HR is not just a trend, it's reshaping how we recruit, manage, and develop talent. But what does this mean for the future of work? And how can organizations effectively integrate AI into their HR strategies? Today, I am joined by my colleagues Pavleen and Aftab to explore these questions and to know more about this. So, very welcome, Aftab and Pavleen.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Christine.
Okay, so let's dive right in. Aftab, my first question to you is how do you see AI transforming the recruitment process and what benefits do you think it brings to both employers and job seekers?
Okay, definitely. Artificial intelligence is definitely changing the recruitment and HR complete scenario because when we are observing the recent past 5 to 10 years, we can see the drastic change in the industry. When it comes to artificial intelligence and recruitment, we can see that artificial intelligence, lot of tools have been in the market for helping the recruiters to sourcing the candidates, screening the candidates, and onboarding them and like engaging them. Like different phases of the HR AI have been influencing a lot. So, like for the recruiter side, it is they can recruit, they can source more employees from different platforms according to their requirement, and also while screening, there are a lot of biases happening in the recruitment side also. So that can be avoided with the implementation of artificial intelligence softwares and all those things. And also it enhances the efficiency for them. So these are the things when it comes into the recruitment side we are seeing. From the employee side, we can see these are the benefits. Like from the candidate side, when we are talking about that aspect, they are also getting more relevant job postings according to them. So these are the AI implements. When we look into the platform, we can see higher view and all those things. We can see them. So these are the platforms, and these are the basic rough sketch about AI influencing the recruitment, and a lot of things also happen.
Okay, those are some great points, Aftab. I believe that AI can significantly streamline the hiring process, reducing biases and improving the candidate experience. Now, Pamleen, what are your thoughts on how AI can enhance employee engagement and retention within an organization?
That's a really interesting question, Christine. Like, if we think about it, employee engagement and retention is a very constant thing in an organization. Like, people face this problem a lot. If we talk about how AI can help us in this engagement and retention part, I believe AI can help us in analyzing each and every person's progress, problems, and development on an individual level. And then when we are able to analyze each and every person on their individual progress and even challenges that they face, AI can further help us in providing a solution to all those challenges and feedback. And even for that matter, rewards that are, customized to a specific employee. And engagement also in the same way can be increased by these personalized custom interactions, which we can use give them the opportunity through AI chatbots to, show their problems, show what they actually need, and then get that as reward based on each and everyone's individual needs.
That's very insightful, Pavleen. Speaking of employee engagement, it's important to highlight that AI driven analytics can provide deeper insights into employee satisfaction and help tailor engagement strategies. For example, AI can analyze feedback from various channels to identify trends and areas for improvement, making it easier for HR teams to address issues proactively. This not only helps in retaining talent but also in fostering a positive workplace culture. Moreover, one of the fascinating aspects of AI in HR is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics allows HR professionals to forecast future trends and outcomes based on historical data. This can be incredibly useful in workforce planning, identifying skill gaps, and even predicting employee turnover. By leveraging these insights, organizations can make more informed decisions and develop strategies to mitigate potential issues before they arise. It truly empowers HR to move from a reactive to a proactive role, aligning more closely with the strategic goals of the organization. Moving back to Aftab, based on what Pavli mentioned, how do you think AI can support personalized learning and development programs for employees?
Yeah, sure, Christine. Like artificial intelligence in the learning and development phase, we can say like the AI can analyze vast amount of data on employee performance and learning style and their career paths to create more personalized learning experiences. Like adaptive learning platforms use AI to adjust the training materials based on an individual progress. Like in an organization, we can say different types of employees at the different learning phases will be there. So from the HR side, what we can say it's utilizing the AI, we can individually assess each employee where they are currently staying and what are the improvements and the trainings that the organization have to give to the each and every employee depends on their learning and knowledge stage. So we can easily assess that amount of data. Like we can conduct more online tests with the help of AI. There are a lot of video interviewing platform, games and assessment AI platform, which helps to assess the each employee's stage, which helps the HR and the organization to give more personalized training according to their learning style, their job role, and all those things. So, like that, we can say AI is hugely impacting those things. That will also make the employee more capable for doing their job. So we can say they become more learning. Their learning capacity will be improved because the learning system is analyzed and it is putting in the individually. So that makes the employee more coachable and that gives them more capacity and skill to do their particular work. That makes also led to the organization success. So that's how AI is impacting the personalized learning for both employees and the employees and led to the overall success of that organization.
Very true, Aftab. Personalization is key in today's dynamic work environment. Pavleen, considering Aftab's point, what do you think are the ethical implications of using AI in HR and how should companies address these concerns?
Now, Christy, if we talk about AI and the ethical implications that it has, generally, if we consider AI, it is a platform or it is a system that works on training and training data. The training data decides as to how the model will predict whatever is happening further. Now, the data that you provide in the model is what it is trained on, and the results and outcomes are the result of that itself. Unknowingly, bias and discrimination become a part of this data. On the other hand, if we decide to use AI systems for hiring, it can lead to questions about fairness and accountability as well, because nobody is aware about the algorithm that is being followed. Whoever has created that system will give us the system, but we don't know the algorithm being followed or whatever training it is given. So even if we say that it is effective, we see that the time reduced to filter out profiles or match specific searches, but there is still a problem or an ethical implication that AI systems and algorithms being used need to be kept in check. We should not depend on them completely. There should be like at least some human intervention, and that can be done by timely audits to check for the bias or discrimination. We can check the algorithms. We can check that if they are clear and transparent enough. And they should all these AI systems should take some inputs from humans. So I believe that to overcome the ethical implication, the only solution is intervention from our side. Like human intervention into this should be very obvious.
That's a crucial aspect, Pavleen. Ensuring ethical use of AI is fundamental to building trust. Finally, Aftab, what advice would you give to organizations looking to start their AI journey in HR? What are the first steps they should take?
Sure, Christine. If an organization want to start their journey in AI, the first step they have to take is like they should be clear. Why should they jump into AI? What is the reason for them to take artificial intelligence in their process and systems? Like they should have a define. They should define their clear objectives, like whether to improving the recruitment efficiency or enhancing employee development or the whole thing. They should be clear on how much level they should invest in AI for what purpose. That is the first step an organization should have. That clarity in the objective is the first step. When it comes to next step, the second step we can say like there are a lot of technology tools, techniques available in the market. So according to the budget, the organization is willing to invest in the tools and what type of technology is needed for the current situation of the organization. So that is the second stage organization should have. They should be clear on how much they have to invest, on what they have to invest, what type of technology they should have, like that sort of thing. They should have have to do a research and they should be clear on that. When it comes to the third step, we can say data management, because recently we can say data is the new wealth. Data is the main wealth of the world. Every company is running for data because that is very crucial for to determining the success of the organization. So data with accuracy and precision is very important. So managing the data internally and externally is very crucial for the organization for executing these strategies, and also for creating more strategies and decisions. Also, they need data. So data management is very crucial for an organization. So the third step the organization should have focus is data management with artificial intelligence. When it comes to the fourth step, we can say like pilot programs. Initially, the organization should not need to jump like a highly into the AI tools and techniques. They can start with the small, like testing with some projects with an AI application, and measuring the impact of AI application in the organization and how effective it is. They need to have start small with that sort of testing. And also when it comes to the fifth step, we can say like change management. It is very important because sometimes we don't consider like a change management as a big subject, but it is very crucial how to make the transition of an organization from one stage to another stage while using the AI, because we need to train the employees how to use the AI tools, how to implement those whole things. That all things have needed training. So change management organization have to focus very crucially. And when it comes to the final stage, like Pavlin mentioned, ethical consideration that we can very important because AI is changing and impacting a lot of things, and we need to be ethical consideration like business ethics is there, industrial ethics is there, organizational ethics, a lot of ethical aspects is there. So organization have to consider the ethical thing also while implementing and maintaining that AI related strategies in the organization. So these are the basic rough steps when an organization jumping or starting their AI implementation in the organization. Roughly, we can say this is the rough thing. Detailing, we can actually minute, we can streamlining and systemize all the process. Then they can implement that AI execution in the organization very smoothly. So these are the basic idea that an organization should have while they are starting their journey in AI in this any department.
Okay, Aftab, these are some great points that any organization can implement. Okay, so Pavling, would you like to add on anything to this?
So far, I think Aftab has told us everything. A little addition that I would like to make is that, yes, initially what I feel is you can start with smaller steps. Like you can automate an easier part of the process of the whole hiring. And another thing to keep in mind is that we have to make sure that the people in the organization are also, you know, familiar with the new technology that we're trying to implement. So even though we want to start implementing an AI system, we have to make sure that the first step before even implementing the system is to make the people around, aware of the system and used to it before even starting the implementation of any kind of AI system, is what I believe.
Okay, Pavleen. So thank you so much, Aftab and Pavleen, for sharing your insights today. It's clear that AI has the potential to revolutionize HR, but it must be implemented thoughtfully and ethically, as you said, Pavleen. For our listeners, we hope this discussion has provided valuable perspectives on navigating the AI transformation in HR. So thank you for turning into InnoRenovate Insights. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies to drive organizational excellence and personal growth. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye-bye.